white, CLS in black, and there's the tip controlled by Singapore momentarily that palmed away out of bounds of all this. Yeah, it will be Singapore ball. Alexander yo-yoing down the right side. Good ball movement by the Slingers. Wide open look. Downstairs it goes to Fields, bumping and grinding against Esho, or Watkins turns, fires, no good. 1 and out for the Slingers. So doing the right thing, getting the ball down to their big man, Scotty.
Yeah, great look to start. They've consistently started the game that way, always getting Fields touches inside, and we like that from the Slingers' perspective because John Fields is a mammoth bull inside.
Long shot there by Herring off the mark. Check that. That was Brandon Juwato, Indonesian-American. Young on that left-hand side, goes to left hand, gets clearance for that three and nails it.
We talked about it, Chuck. Jaron Young was fantastic last week up until he fouled out. And that's what they like, seeing him aggressive, shooting the ball and attacking the rim to start the game.
Juwato gives it up, or Herring gives it up. Now back outside it goes. They try to spread it out. Fields slips it off. Nice control in the air, but can't get to go. Nice play by Fields, but recovered there by Watkins. Kick back outside. Little Euro step inside. Esho, he can hit that shot from down there. He does not. 24 seconds.
Outside, it's so important for the Slingers to key on him and get contests on him every time he touches the ball today.
We want to keep him below that 24.9 average. He's third in the league in scoring. Here's Delvin Go. Flashing across is Desmond O. Back outside to Alexander. Out to the left is Young. 3 on the shot clock. Step-up jumper by Desmond. No! It's going to be off the mark. He got the look, just couldn't nail it. Quickly, Herring, Alexander, nice little pump. Of course, the realization that Singapore has made the playoffs will get people off their rear ends and into the stands. Around the horn it goes. Fields looking downstairs again, flashing through again as Desmond O. Go gets thwarted as he tries to get past Esho. No good. Esho looking left and right. Now, traveling call, I believe.
CLS likes to shoot three-pointers. Did a really good job of contesting there and making Juwato put the ball on the ground.
So the graphic is incorrect. It is actually 3-2. There we go. Thanks, fellas. Oh, nice job by Young to get himself free, but the pass was a little bit too low. So first turnover of the game, outlet pass going down the left-hand side. Juwato switches sides. Esho, little show and go there. Loses control with it. Whoa, no call. Looked like he went up and down with it. Downstairs it goes again. Bullying his way to the basket. Nothing there, but there to clean it up is Watkins for 2.
Yeah, and there's Daryl Watkins, the basketball nomad himself. Sacramento Kings, San Antonio Spurs.
4. Back from the men in black. Off to Esho. Still Esho. Working on Alexander. Tries to bull his way. Weak side help by John Fields, and he committed that turnover because of the pressure that Fields came and gave him. Nice job by John. Wide open look again. Bounce pass inside to Delvin Go. Can't get it to fall, but the follow right there is Fields.
Another great action from the Slingers going to the rim. Delvin Go misses the shot, but an easy putback for John Fields there.
Herring with the 3. So right back at you. So 8-7 game right now, and that's a second triple for the Knights so far. Alexander rotating the ball to the left. Desmond O getting the ball to Fields. Fields with Watkins on him. Inside it goes. Getting some space inside amongst the trees is Delvin Go. Nice job. Good space there. Nice read by Fields to get the ball into him. Back outside, and Herring thought about it. Gets the open shot. Nice screen thrown there by Watkins. So slithering in behind him. Wide open look. Second triple off the mark. Jaron Young getting his own rebound. Great control in the air.
When you talk about athletes in this year, there is no one better than Jaron Young. He can just get to the rim, and as soon as he gets up in the air, people cannot contest his shots.
Good job with the ball, too, while he's in the air, switching positions. Flashing through is Juwato. Trying to throw the screen, dumps it into Watkins. Watkins against Fields. Watkins turns and fires with the left hand. Good. So 12-11 now. Back and forth we go. Desmond O trying to go baseline. Whoops. Out of bounds. Last touch by who? Last touch by Singapore. Ill-advised pass there by Desmond O. He got on the baseline, but nowhere to go after that, and not enough space to feed the ball into Go. So back come the Knights. Herring, still Herring. Herring stutter step, kick back outside Esho. That's his spot. So 14-12, second triple of the evening so far for Esho, Scotty.
That's that versatility again. The ability to pick and pop and get outside as a 6'9" power forward to get outside the three-point line is very hard to stop for Maxi Esho.
Fields, bulls his way inside, and swirls it in, so that'll tie the game at 14. John Fields with 4 now. Back comes Herring and company. Giwato gives it off. Still Giwato, right hand. Now he goes to the left. Ball picked off. He tried to get it back outside. Alexander 3-on-3. Wide open look for Young. He'll take that. Wide open 3. Why not? Jaron Young with a hot hand. Early victory about 10 days ago in Surabaya under very difficult conditions. It was very humid outside. There was rain. No aircon in the gym, and players were slipping all over the place. It resembled a hockey game before it was over. There's Herring again, trying to force it inside. Backup jumper here is going to be off the mark, reaching up and getting it offensive board. They'll reset. Now Esho again, he comes up. He'll fire away another 3, and he's got the hot hand right now. That is his second triple. Esho now with 6, and that ties it at 17. This is the forte of the CLS Knights, Scotty. They are a very good outside perimeter shooting team. Wide open look. Off the mark again, and last touch core ball with 3:58 to go here in the first quarter. Baseline, inside to go. Ball controlled by CLS. Little show and go movement there by Go, unsuccessful. There's the screen. Screen up Herring. Herring getting past Fields. Baseline, kick back outside. Rotation to Esho. Esho with Young on him. Flip back outside again. 5 on the shot clock. Inside it goes. Little get it out of here.
Apex sends it out of bounds.
With the stroke of midnight off the mark. Didn't hit anything, so back comes Singapore. Jaron Young, who almost had his pocket picked. Alexander way over there in the corner. Hung on him for 3. No. John Fields collects the rebound on the floor now, and
their imports with more perimeter players. It's been difficult for CLS to rebound, and that was another example right there. John Fields with another possession, another offensive rebound chance for Singapore to score.
Off the dribble. Back outside to Herring. Around the horn it goes to Esho. Alexander picking him up. Looking for somebody that's open. That is number 8, and he makes no mistake. Number 8, Winsu Saputra. His first bucket of the game. So 2017 Knights early on here with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
You said it, Chuck. They shoot threes. 4th in the league with 209.
Certainly do. Young thought about it. Off the feed from Fields. Young almost drops it. Cutting across is Larry Liu. Young fires up a shot way off the mark there. Rebound snatched by CLS. Back they come. Herring trying to get Alexander to commit. Inside it goes, and there's a 8 points. So very balanced scoring on the other side. 7 for Herring, 7 for Esho. Larry Liu. Fields. Singapore spreads it out, looking for cutters. Nobody moving. Young around one screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here comes Alexander with the ball. Good defense on the interior by CLS. Long 3 by Young, and coming away with it is Ung Bon Hin as the ball just dips off the rim straight down in his path. Inside it goes, and of course a lot of that is because CLS shoots so well from the perimeter. They shoot 52% from Twosville, 35% from beyond the arc, but they're way above that right now. Alexander to Fields. Fields bumping, grinding, firing, no good. Nice rebound again by Watkins, or Esho, as he comes away with it, quickly getting over to Herring. Herring sees a matchup he likes, gets it. The Knights did beat Singapore by 15 offensive board, but picked off there by Larry Liu. Delvin Go still on the bench. Singapore playing the 2 guards. They've got Liu and on Ben in the 3 imports. Cross court it goes, downstairs to Fields. He's got Young on the other side. Kick back outside, wide open look for Liu is off the mark. So 1 and out again for Singapore, who are being reduced to being a jump shooting team. That's not really their forte. Left hand. Young picks him up. Back outside to Watkins around the screen. Now Esho. Alexander giving him a little bit of space. Euro step inside, thwarted, kick back outside with 2 on the shot clock. Rises, fires his Herring off the mark. Alexander with the rebound. Here come the Slingers. 29 seconds to go and getting the ball quickly, wasting no time getting the ball downstairs to Fields. That's more like it.
What a pass by Xavier Alexander. A three-quarter court bounce pass on a rope to John Fields for the hammer dunk finish.
A 4-point lead. The lead has been cut to 4. Out wide is Ari Hidayat. Again, Esho. Watkins will take his time. Esho with a long 3. Front rims that one, no good. Now to bounds it goes. Center in Surabaya about 10 days ago, where Singapore came away with the 71-68 win. So CLS trying to tie up the series at 2 apiece, and more importantly, trying to solidify their playoff position at the number 6 and perhaps climb. Singapore would love to climb up at spot 2, getting away from one defender is number 11, Arif Hidayat, his first bucket of the game, right in the teeth of the Singapore defense again. So back up to a 6-point lead, Scotty.
Yeah, great ball screen action coming off of Watkins there. And Arif Hidayat steps right into a pull-up jump shot. Great look from him coming off the bench as a local.
Young skewing the screen, kick back outside. There it goes to Ung Han Bin. He fires up the shot way off the mark again. And tell you, both Liu and Ung Han Bin have not been any help for Singapore on offense, and back down the court it goes. Nice job to get back in time. So Singapore, Young, still Young. Pass over to Alexander. Nice job by Young to find him.
Oh, great dribble drive attack there from Jaron Young, and the drop down pass to Xavier Alexander on the fast break. And that's when the Slingers are at their best in transition.
Hidayat working against Liu, accepts the screen. Rotation on the right-hand side now. Wide open look. Watkins will fire away from 2. We'll check that. It was Esho. No, that was Watkins. It's the hairdo that's confusing me. So 27-21. Young fires up another 3. Yes!
Jaron Young, 4 of 8 from the field now, 3 of 6 from 3 for 11 points. And this is the Jaron Young Singapore loves to see, attacking, shooting, playing. Fantastic stuff for him so far.
CLS doing a better job on defense as soon as I say that in the first quarter than Singapore. Alexander will take the ball to the house, and he'll go the line. Comes back from a 7-point deficit. Nice little run by them to start the second quarter. 8:09 to go. Wide open look. Hidayat will hoist another 3, and this one in and out. My goodness, oohs and ahs from the crowds, and quickly Young pushing it. Unlucky there. Alexander, stop and pop for 2, is off the mark. Larry Liu with the rebound. Back outside it goes. Young, Alexander. Back into the game comes Delvin Go. Gives a pass off to Liu, who turns and fires. Difficult angle for him. He's way off the mark. So both Liu and Ung Han Bin not getting it done for Singapore on the offensive end early on. Little give and go there. Back to Herring it goes. Herring started the game off with 8 points. He's been stuck there so far. Hidayat, still Hidayat. Blocked away by Fields, his second block of the game.
John Fields, what an athlete, what timing. Tremendously impressive coming from the weak side.
And talk about a great defensive play. Look at that. Alexander with the spin move is thwarted. All the way to the basket. Playoff pitcher now, good enough to be the number 8 seed and a dangerous team going into the playoffs. Fields off the pass downstairs to Delvin Go, and he is wrapped Dragons, and then we'll go to Saigon, their final matchup against the Heat, who they own the series with 3-0. Then the Macau Black Bears, and back here the 24th final game of the season, regular season, against
a 1-3-1 zone here to see if they can get the ball out of Herring's hands, make someone else shoot it.
Esho will stay at the top, and I don't know what the pass was there about, right into the hands of Alexander. Young will rise and fire 2.
Great start to the game for Jaron Young. That guy can score the ball, and he can score it in bunches in multiple ways. Pull-up jump shots, 3s, attacks at the rim.
So there's Singapore, and there it looks like a 2-2 or 2-3 zone. Now they come out of it, rotating the ball over to Herring. Good ball rotation by CLS. Inside it goes. Now kick back outside. Still to midnight. That's going to be way off the mark, so they had to put the shot up. That's just good interior zone defense by Singapore. Downstairs it goes. Delvin Go will wait for numbers. Back outside to Alexander. Fields creeping downstairs. Delvin Go working against Herring. He likes that matchup. Fall back jumper is going to be off the mark. Over the top comes Fields. Can't get it. So Wong Wei Long gets the rebound. Herring now loses the thread for a moment. Still Herring attacking Delvin Go. Kick back outside from the left hand. Yes. The left hand side. And that was Brandon Juwato. So 32-31. Knights take the lead. Back comes Alexander. Alexander left hand to Fields. All the way the other side and over trouble this time.
Yeah, and he's been really good to start this game. Already 10 points for him. He's defending Herring. He's done a really good job of staying disciplined and staying consistent so far this game.
Esho back outside to Herring. Barking signals. Inside it goes. Almost picked up by Fields. Watkins turns the corner. Yes, nice job. Good job getting around the corner. Getting the step on John Fields. 3-point lead now. Young, still Young, rises and fires from Twosville. No good. Young there to Fields there to try and pick it off. He could not. Here comes Herring downstairs. Quickly getting back to CLS. Wong Wei Long kick back outside. They'll reset and spread it. Wong flashes through, as does Esho. Herring over to the left to Juwato. Juwato spin move. Now Juwato again. Dribble drive, penetration. Oh yes, beautiful little finger roll for Juwato, Scotty.
Brandon Juwato, known as a three-point specialist, a really good pump fake there to get Jaron Young to bite. The University of Hawaii product finishing strong at the rim.
5-point lead now for the Knights. Fields will take that too. Back rims that one, 1 and out. That's a Fields had that to do over again. I'm sure he would think differently. Herring working on Young. There's the screen, gets away from him. Pick and roll. Watkins, yes, Herring.
And this is a big moment for the Slingers here. A great timeout by Coach Neo and Coach Johnson. This is a moment that they need to create the momentum and get it back for their team.
Rotated over to Fields. Up pops Alexander. Alexander will take the 2 and drain it right away.
Who else but Xavier Alexander steps up when they need him. 4, 6, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists already. World Import MVP candidate.
Count that as 3. Off the dribble, Herring, still Herring, takes it all the way to the rack for 2.
It's that ball screen action again. Watkins and Herring, they have to figure out how they're going to defend that.
Desmond O will take it back outside. Got Young camped out on the left. Fields trying to get it to him. He finally does. There's the screen now. He'll go around. Juwato will pick him up. Alexander now looking for cutters. Here comes Delvin Go. Alexander, spin move. Had to change it in midair because Watkins was right there, but the follow by Delvin Go. Nice job by Delvin to stay in the neighborhood.
Oh, great call, Chuck. 6 points now for Delvin Go. A few rebounds. It's great to see him being contributing early and often here in the first half.
Delvin Go much improved from the last couple of years. Had 11 last week against Alab. Herring was making a pest of himself. Off-balance shot by Wong Wei Long is off the mark. Long outlet pass, and that was hopeful. Herring or Coach Ralston off the bench, and the referee said, you know, next time, tea time. Oh, look at that. And number 13, Daryl Watkins right there. Desmond O almost threw it away. Alexander looking for space. Gets the ball knocked away. Nice job on defense by Esho. Back come the CLS Knights. Ball rotation to Wong. Wong will hold it up. Give a chance for Watkins to get into the picture. Wong sets the screen. Now Herring. Young coming out on him, but it doesn't matter. Herring is on fire.
What a game. He's had 17 points now, 5 of 8 from the field. He has been everywhere today.
Herring leading scorer. He averages 19 a game. Bounce pass inside to Delvin Go. Kick back out. Alexander will try to create. Good hang time in the air. Can't get it to fall. Rebound taken by Watkins. Back come CLS. 7-point lead again. In fact, that is Esho. Sliding across is Juwato, number 3. Herring.
I'm defending it so well just because Watkins sets such a physical screen and Herring does such a good job of getting downhill and making decisions with the basketball.
Physical game thus far. Going the way of CLS. Kick back outside. Little floater is good. Wow, Esho. Is there nothing he can't do? He's done it from all over the court, Scotty. So biggest lead of the afternoon so far for the Knights by 9. Alexander looking for Fields. Boy, he took a shot in the face, didn't he, Esho? And in the nick of time for Singapore, so the lead trimmed to 6. Back comes CLS with under a minute to go here in the first half. Herring again. He has been the straw that stirs the drink for CLS here in the first half. Him and Esho. Cross-court pass. Herring again. Young working on him. Jawado gets it to fall. Acute angle. Right off the square, off the glass, and inside. So back up to an 8-point lead. Singapore. Spin move, Fields, and he is dressing room trailing, and Fields can't do it. So back comes Herring. Herring will hold it up. Try and use as much time as they possibly can. Alexander out on him. They will spread it out. Look to see if they go to Esho. Here comes Esho to apply the screen. Back outside it goes. Esho with the shot. Way off the mark. Kicked away. Last by 5 or 6. Alexander. Screen by Fields. Still Alexander pumping inside the lane. Gets the ball knocked away. What pursuit by the CLS Knights. So here we go. Young to inbound it to Alexander. Singapore in white coming at you from left to right. Young gets the ball back. Camped out on that left-hand side. Takes the screen. Rolling over is Desmond O. There's the screen. He eschews that. Going inside as Alexander can't get it to fall. Out of bounds. Or able to get the ball inside, but then the zone collapsing on. Nice switching that time from Watkins and Esho. So back they come. Long way long in the game. He'll slide through. Back outside to Esho. Esho, Alexander, a fixture on him. Desmond O downstairs to Watkins. Fields. Double team. Yes, nice job by Desmond O to force that turnover. And back comes Singapore. Young. Still Young. Stops and pops from Twosville. Off the mark. Punch right back outside. And again, perimeter shooting. Not getting it done. Going downhill the other way. Psychological double-digit lead. Back come Alexander and company. Fields will go downstairs. No, he will not. He'll stay up front and get the screen. Young inside the lane. Yes, getting a step on his defender. A little jump step to the basket. That'll cut the lead to 8.
Great move by Jaron Young. And I like that. The ball screen action went straight to the rim. A really nice left-handed fundamental finish from Jaron Young.
Herring, still Herring, working on Young. He's had his way with him, and he gets past him again inside. It's the second of 2, so he's got 7. Back comes Singapore. Lead trimmed to 9. Young ahead of him. There's the screen. What is this?
Ball screen action on either wing with Fields involved with either Alexander or Young, and that's a really good way to get to the rim. I didn't know about that call. I thought that was a little over exaggeration from Douglas Herring there. A good job of selling the call.
Fields with 2 now. Popping up his Herring. He'll run off the screen. Esho. Oh, great spin move by Esho. Gets it to fall. My goodness.
Maxi Esho, what can that guy not do? Comes off the ball screen, spins back to his left hand, double clutch. Big time finish from him.
Young gets 59 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
This is a really big matchup for both teams. This is a potential playoff matchup. Could be a 3-6 seed here, so both teams want to get some positive momentum going into this playoffs.
Oh, misdirection, but 10-point lead now for CLS. They are in control. Long way long with the ball. He's yet to score. Desmond O working on him. Switch sides.
Does a really good job on him.
Jawado. 4 on the shot clock. Check that 7 on the shot clock. Jawado getting free and getting fouled. Finish it off. So 4th team foul on Singapore. Bounce pass back. Herring. Wide open look. Esho from the left side. Makes no mistake. Wow. Has he missed tonight at all?
5 of 9 from the field, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 4 from the line. Maxi Esho's been everywhere tonight.
55-42, biggest lead of the game. Fields, that little hook of his is off the mark, and Delvin Go can't get the rebound. Herring brings it back, stops Bob from the free throw line. Yeah, 15-point lead. Singapore averaging 85 points a game, 42 so far. So they'll have to hustle to make that. Young, still Young around the screen. Young finds his place, fires it up off the mark again. Find that for you. That will be on Wong. That will be 3 on him. Alexander having to work hard just to get the ball inbounds. Nothing coming easy for Singapore this afternoon. Young freelancing, and he is tripped up. And
really nice move by Jaron Young.
So 6:34 to go here. Outlet pass. Young corrals it. Wow. That was just a Wild shot, but somehow it goes in. Freelancing. I know the crowd loves it, but to me, Scotty, that's indicative of Singapore's offense right now, having to rely on stuff like that to get on the board. I saw John Fields. They did a great job of boxing him out. He could not get downstairs just as well. That shot went in.
Hopefully the Slingers can build a little bit of momentum off of that. They're going to have to make a run right now with only 6 minutes left in this third quarter.
Somebody missed a assignment. It didn't matter. Big John Fields coming over for his third straight block. Young, yes!
This is the momentum that Singapore needs right here. It's John Fields on the defensive end with the weak side block. And here we go, 5:50 left.
57-46. Singapore a little 4-0 mini run and getting through the mid. 0 of 2. Alexander corrals the rebound, and back come the Slingers, a chance to cut it to single digits here. 5:37 to go. Fields, Young spins away. Ball denial that time, 6'2", 149 pounds, a reed thin guard. Back comes Young. Jaron Young, Wright State, that's where he played his NCAA ball. Long three, yes! Alexander!
Xavier Alexander, that's the Slingers need. 15 points now, 5-11 from the field. Cut it down to an 8-point game.
Little 7-0 run for the Slingers. Herring. Esho. Herring again. Baseball pass inside. Picked off by Jaron Young. Young trying to be a little bit too cute, and he pays the price. I don't know what Young was thinking there. Wide open look for Young for three. Yes!
How about the answer from Jaron Young? Turns it over for a dunk at the other end, comes back, and three-point dagger right in CLS's eye.
Is ice water, as they say. Herring. Watkins, Fields on him. Watkins still turns, fires, yes, over Young or over Fields, who didn't want to pick up that fourth foul. Singapore back in it now, down by 9. There's the screen. Alexander had the shot, eschewed it. Young, still Young, back outside. Alexander again. Alexander takes the ball to the house.
The Slingers have got a little bit of a rhythm now going offensively. A nice combination of getting to the rim and shooting those uncontested threes on the kickouts.
Well, CLS nights, how they were so fluid on the offensive end, Scotty, they seem a little bit disjointed now. Herring. Bumping, grinding the ball is loose, picked up by Singapore. Back comes Alexander, has the ball knocked loose. Nice play by Sandy Kurniawan. Back comes CLS. Herring for three, yes! Right back at you. So a couple of turnovers hurting Singapore on the comeback trail. Alexander, baseline. And a foul, 3:28 to go. Singapore trailed by 7 at the end of the first half, so +2 now for the Knights. They spread it out. That pops Watkins. Giotto. And again, wow! On fire. Doug Herring now with 25. Downstairs it goes again. Ball on the floor, picked up by Watkins. So 12-point lead again. Singapore, inability to stop Doug Herring, really causing them problems, not only on the scoring end, but on the defensive end as well. Rotation, ball knocked away, out of bounds it goes.
Three-point line right now, he's shooting it too well. Like the idea of a zone, they just need to identify where he is outside of that three-point line.
Well, it's almost like a pick your poison, because Esho has been lights out tonight as well. Long three is going to be way off the mark, back rimmed, and so wasted possession there for Singapore, as again, they just cannot get any scoring from anybody, and there he is. So held to a stalemate by a big number 13 Watkins. Back to Young. Young steps around one screen, down the other side to Desmond. Way downstairs it goes, and the follow is no good. Picked away. CLS with it again. Here comes Herring again. Herring around Ung Bin Han. Off balance shot is no good. Over the top comes Young. Outlet pass to Alexander. Euro step to the basket for the finger roll.
And that's exactly what the Slingers wanted. More possessions. Alexander on the run, coming back with that Euro step to the right hand.
Number 9, Kurniawan. When you got a 15-point lead, you can put in your role players, and that's exactly what CLS has done. masterful job of coaching by Brian Rowson today. All the way to the basket. He thought better of it. Back outside to Arif Hidayat. Hidayat falling down is Desmond O. Long three, luckily for Singapore. Off the mark, outlet pass into the hands of Young from Fields. Young fires up a two.
There's Singapore again in the transition. Jaron Young on a pull-up and a secondary break. They've done a good job switching to man here, which has confused CLS a little bit.
So 110 and counting. Young working on Heron, who has got the best of that so far today. Now the switch to Alexander. Heron gets the separation, tries to scoot it down the other side. Long three is going to be off the mark. Stepping in to get the rebound on the floor. Another rebound by CLS. Oh boy. Field
Efficiency. Heron has 27 on only 11 shots. He's 7-11 from the field.
Stepping around the screen by Ung. Desmond O looking to slide it inside. Alexander trying to create.
A very attainable goal for that fourth quarter.
Okay, Herring accelerates, now goes to the left hand. Oh, long three from the parking lot, way off the mark. That was a little bit too ambitious. Outlet, now in the hands of Alexander. 25, still a lot of time to go. To Alexander again, down rolls Fields. He gets the ball down on the low block, ball knocked away. Nice play there by Ung Han Bin to get it back, and Young responds with the three.
Oh, what a play for Singapore. Awesome three from Jaron Young on the kick out from Han Bin.
They're playing for the last shot. Herring in his hands. Still Herring, turns and fires. That's going to be short, but 0.7 to go. Letting one rip.
The game for a little while here and put Russell Lowe on Daryl Watkins, which is going to be a really big challenge for Russell Lowe, and we're going to see if he's up to the challenge of guarding someone who's got about 6 inches and 30 pounds on him.
There is Watkins, and as you said, Scotty, if he goes straight at Russell Lowe, kick back outside and back inside with the entry 2.1%. Singapore has jacked it up a little bit in the third quarter, up to shooting 47.1, a little bit below their normal. Now Alexander switches over on him. Away from the basket. Nice job by Alexander, but cleaning it up and knocked away by Russell Lowe. Good defensive play by Russell. Back comes Singapore. Alexander carrying it like a loaf of bread to the basket.
There it is. Defensive transition offense. Russell Lowe with the great contestant block on Watkins, and there's Xavier Alexander with his 24th point in the fast break down the other end.
So 8-point lead again. Esho, little hesitation step there, knocked away. Watkins with another offensive board, still working on Lowe, over the top, can't get it to fall. Alexander with another rebound. So called it Scotty, Russell Lowe doing the job down there. Little give and go inside. Oh boy, no foul called. One-handed little runner there by Russell. On, Wong Wei Long, ex-Singapore slinger. He gets the ball back in his hand. Desmond O will work against him. Jawato off to the left. Bounce pass to Esho. Russell Lowe working on him. Boy, ball knocked away again. Let's see if it's a backcourt violation. No, it's not. Last touch by Singapore. Rotating over to the right. Herring again from three. Off the mark that time. Alexander getting the rebound. Back come the Slingers. They'll wait for Russell Lowe to come home. Alexander, ball in the hands of Lowe. Off to Young. Young off the screen of Russell Lowe. Long two is in. 4-point game. Wow.
What a shot by Jaron Young over top of the big contest from Daryl Watkins. And there's again the ball screen from Russell Lowe.
So Singapore all the way back from 15 down. Wong. Desmond O working on him. Shot clock down to 7. Esho working on Alexander. Esho from the long three. Yes! Nothing but net just when they needed it. Back to a 7-point lead.
Maxi Esho, 24 points now, 8 of 14. And off the dribble, three-pointer for someone 6'9". The versatility is amazing.
Euro step and knocked away into the hands of Esho, who was guarding the passing lanes. So Russell Lowe a little bit out of control there. The clock winds down to 7:30. Russell Lowe fighting like crazy downstairs. Watkins a little bit too hard, but right there to clean it up, and there's a foul, and he won't go. 5-minute mark. Back comes Singapore, now down by 9. So got it down to 4, now a 5-0 run. It has been a game of runs. Rises and firing is Young. He's going to be off the mark, and another rebound. Boy, Singapore not getting the offensive rebounds like we are used to seeing. It's just great boxing out that time by Brandon Jawato. Wong Wei Long bounce pass inside on the entry. Herring scoots across. Watkins. Still Watkins. Alexander working on him, turning. Backup jumper is good. Back to an 11-point lead. 7-0 run now by the Knights. 81-70. Already above the amount of points that Singapore gives up in a game. They usually surrender only 77. There's a three, yes! And what a time for it. Han Bin. So 81-73 with 6:25 to go.
That's the Slingers need right there is Han Bin to step up and shoot that three confidently. A great shot by him, and to get them back within 8 points, that's a really big shot at a really important time in the game.
Herring, Young, he gets this drop on him. Now to Esho. Esho thought about it. Yes, he fires it up now. It's going to be a little bit short. Young with the rebound. He brings it back. Han Bin again. He is immediately surrounded, gets the ball out, but picked off. Well, how do you do? Basketball 101, knocked away, out of bounds it goes, saved. Good hustle there by Herring, or by Jawato to save it. Herring now on that right-hand side. Crossover. Takes it to the rim, the follow. Can't get it to fall, wow. Esho, you won't see him miss that very often. So Singapore can sigh of relief right now. Young over to the right side. Lim, who's in the game. Young again, thought about it. Still Young. Backup jumper from Freesville. Yes! Nothing but net. Jaron Young on fire.
What a game, Jaron Young, 32 points now. Step back three-pointer, 13 of 20 from the field. You cannot say much more about Jaron Young and his ability to score the basketball.
So the lead trimmed to 4 again. Herring looking downstairs. Russell Lowe, turn, fire, no good. Nice defensive job there by Russell Lowe.
Russell Lowe, every contest at the rim.
Yes! Xavier Alexander getting
4:51 left and still only 4 fouls, and that's all because of the work that Russell Lowe did.
So Singapore trapping the ball. Herring. Lim working on him. With that Jun working on him. Jun is a very good defender in his own right. And Herring. Wong. 6 on the shot clock.
He left in the game, checking a former NBA basketball player. We'll see if he's rises to the challenge like he did the first time.
Look at them, they'll go straight at him again. Show and go move from the right side. Oh yes, off balance shot, but can't get it to fall. Esho trying to do a little bit too much that time. Opportunity now for Singapore to tie the game. Young heading towards the basket, can't get it to go. Stepping in to get the rebound is Watkins. Outlet pass coming to Jawato. Jawato foul. The lead jacked up to 4 again. Singapore with Alexander yo-yoing down the middle. Off to the right to Young. Young will take the backup jumper. It's going to be off the mark again. Skine for the rebound. Man, he has been terrific on the boards today. Watkins has. Quickly Herring. Herring accelerates downstairs it goes. Saved by Watkins. Long three by Wong is no good. Stepping in to pick it up is Russell Lowe. Back comes Singapore. So dodging the bullet there. Rotation to the other side. Han Bin for 3, no good. Goes to the floor, but more for show than anything. So 1 and out for Singapore. 3:26 and back come Herring and company. Remember they played a drama-filled game like this about 10 days ago. Oh man, off the dribble, no good, but there to clean it up and a foul from behind.
To 11, and now Slingers down to 6 with 3:12 left.
Yeah, a little bit more difficult right now, and again, fouls to give all over the place for CLS. Accelerating is Alexander, back outside to Russell Lowe, rotating to Young. Young, long on him, gets a separation. Young rises and fires for 2 off the mark. Another offensive board, another board for CLS, and back they come. And they will slow it up. They can sense they are in the driver's seat at the moment. Herring around the trap. Way outside is Watkins, gets the ball over to Esho. Alexander working on him. Esho accelerates. Shot over the top is no good. Alexander, now Singapore needs to score this time. Off to Han Bin, rotation to the right. Desmond O passes it up. Wow, wide open shots. They're passing up the 3 for Alexander. Yes!
What a shot by
Three-point
Xavier
game.
Alexander. He really steps up when it matters. Turning from a 6-point game into a 3-point game, 2-12 up. Xavier Alexander now has 30 points on the afternoon.
85-82. Esho, Alexander working on him, looking downstairs. Young pushed aside. Kick back outside, good rotation. Wong Wei Long, step up jumper from the elbow, off the mark. The ball out of. Well, there were 3 open shots there, but they end up giving the ball to the right guys. To Singapore, a chance to tie it up here. They get to within 1. Alexander, he is trapped immediately. Young thought about it. Inside, ball on the floor. Nicely done by Desmond O to pick it up to save a turnover. Ung Han Bin. Oh, lead pass over to Alexander. Alexander to the basket and 1. No. A minute and a half of basketball action to go, if not overtime. So, Herring, he has been the man. Let's see if they keep the ball in his hands ultimately. Young on him. Still Young. Whip pass down to the other side into the hands of Jawado. Looking downstairs. Young trying to deny the interior pass. Turning the corner is Herring. Herring, little jump step move over the top. Yes, for 2, and that'll make it a 3-point game.
What an interesting call from Ralston to go to a post-up for Herring. What a great call. Very unexpected, and it works.
Alexander outside, under a minute to go here. Singapore needs to score on this possession. Alexander inside, oh boy, knocked away, and coming up with it is CLS. Well, not a great pass. So Singapore has to have a stop here. Jawato. Herring being shadowed by Young. Bounce pass inside to Herring. Herring still working on Young. That isolation again on him. Herring turning, firing, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Ung Han Bin. Back comes Singapore. They're down by 3. Alexander gets the ball up to Young. Young will stop up for the 2. 20.9. It's a 1-point game again. Singapore will have to foul. Singapore will have to foul. Now down to 10 seconds. Trying to get the ball away. Not automatic. Alexander to inbound it. Let's see who pops over. Well, they're going to have to get rid of it quickly. They finally do get it to Young. Young, still Young, takes the ball to the basket. He's fouled. He will go. So the inbound is going to be contested by Singapore. Herring trying to get away from Young. They don't want to foul him. Puts up a long shot. Again, and hope you're enjoying it wherever you are. Alexander to start it off for the Slingers. Sliding across is Young. Here comes Russell Lowe. Nice screen. Great acceleration and 1. Scotty, if CLS Knights can keep their composure. Deafening noise here in the arena. Herring gives it up to Wong. Back over to Esho. Esho. Russell Lowe working on him. Here comes the screen. Back outside again. Now they go downstairs. Alexander working on Watkins. The ball's knocked away. Nice defense. Good help by Young.
Yeah, and Russell Lowe again there at the rim contesting Esho.
Helping defense by Jaron Young as well. 4:20 to go. Lowe. Looking for somebody to get it to. Finally finds Alexander. Alexander going around Esho in the lane. Great body control. A little bit short that time. Now Esho with it. Alexander pasted onto him, and back comes Herring. Herring will work on Young. Watkins slides through. Russell Lowe on him. Trying to get 3. Nice defense there on Wong by Desmond O. Turning. Off balance shot. Whoa, what a shot by Brandon Jawato.
He's quietly had a really nice game. 19.7 at 9. The efficiency has been there tonight for Brandon Jawato.
That's about as good a defense as you can play on him. Leaning back away from the basket. Baseline move. Can't get it to fall. And a whistle. Back to the 3-point lead, and back comes Herring. The danger man for CLS. Young working on him. Downstairs goes Russell Lowe. Watkins. And a foul sign with the Kings, or the Knicks, excuse me. 1 of 2 there. Oh boy, a little bit out of control. On Bin for 3, and a foul. He was 91. Slingers get 2 out of that on that possession. Esho. Herring. Young working on him again. Back to Esho. Alexander. Ooh, long 3. Yes! Oh, ice water in his veins. Esho calmly stroking it down. He's got 29. 1-point lead now for Singapore. Under 3 minutes to go. My goodness. See if that changes the momentum. Young dancing on the right-hand side, gives it to Alexander in the lane. Russell Lowe thought about it. Now he is in the lane, has the ball knocked away. Long with the ball. Valiant try there by Russell Lowe. He saw the opening, but it closed very quickly. Herring again very calmly. Russell Lowe being pushed aside by Watkins. Herring now goes to the left hand. Watkins now with the ball. 2:17 to go. Little baby hook over the top is no good. Out of bounds it goes. Everybody knows. So Slingers, let's see if they can build a little bit more culture right now with a win. Alexander, Young. There's the screen. Alexander to Young back outside. Again, that's off the mark. So Young with the miss on the dribble penetration. Herring will take the ball all the way to the basket. Off the mark. Oh boy, from behind getting his pocket pick is Ung Han Bin. He's got to recover. Young, Herring, spin move, up and in. Now a 1-point lead for CLS. Going for the steal, Alexander goes around him. Now Alexander, still Alexander. He's fouled. So opportunity here now for CLS. Singapore needing a stop. Herring, who else? He is trapped on that side. Back in the hands of Esho. Esho. Jawato. Inside it goes and a foul. Mono Vampires. Okay, so important possession here for Singapore. Gets the ball off to Young on the inbounds. Young, left hand. Around Russell Lowe. Still Young. Young thought about it. Gives the ball up to Delvin Go, who's checked in the game. Still Young. Spin move inside. Gets the ball knocked away, but it's foul. Also looking much more calm than we saw him a little bit earlier. Jawato. Still Jawato. Esho camped out on his elbow. There's the screen. Aaron. Still Herring. Herring crossover. Getting around one defender. Off to Esho. Back outside. Wide open look for three. In and out. Ball in the hands of Jaron Young with 36 and change to go. Young. Russell Lowe. Looking for Alexander. Skip pass inside. No foul. Still Alexander. No foul again. And CLS Knights have held on to it. Quickly they have to get the foul. Jawato finally fouled. Singapore's got to get a three and then a stop quickly, or hope that they can get a three and then a foul, and same situation occurs again. Down to 4 seconds. Oh my goodness, Young fires up a long three. It's going to be off the mark, and that will do it.